Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Craft Beer and MMA Show, the show dedicated to exactly that, craft beer and mixed martial arts. As always, I'm your host, Austin Armstrong, joined by my very special friend and co-host,
Jimmy Ferrara!
It's a pleasure to be back with you all.
Pleasure to be here as always.
Yes. So, if you watched our last week's episode, you know that we went over UFC 224, Nunes versus Pennington. Jimmy, you want to touch on that fight card at all?
The Machida and Belfort fight was pretty ridiculous. That was
what a knockout!
Fight.
That was crazy.
Amazing.
That
it was
front
like
kick,
it was like the first time I watched Anderson Silva do that front kick. That freaking UFC highlight cover.
You know, I watched a side-by-side video of them.
Oh, they compared them.
Both knocking out Vitor with the exact same kick. Spot on.
Wow.
Just didn't evolve. It's crazy.
I guess you can't see like right in front. He's got that blind spot right in the middle. I don't know. They got him.
Jacare Gastelum. That was a hell of a fight. That was a war.
That was a war. Jacare needs to work on his cardio a little bit.
He's getting a little up there in age.
But he's still a beast. He just wrecked it.
Still a good fight. Gastelum took him. And then Nunes Pennington. Pennington just was not ready for it. Nunes just slaughtered her. There was a point towards the end of the fight that a lot of people wanted her to throw in the towel, and she was about ready, but her quarter wouldn't let her
put her all in.
quit.
Definitely,
She went out like a warrior for sure.
Yeah. David versus Goliath. Yeah, almost.
Yeah, but with that being said, if you were paying attention, at the end of every of our picks, we have a little wager. In the past, for this one and the last one, we bet a little bit of money.
I don't do very well.
I squeaked by him it was 3-2, so it was very close. So Jimmy Venmo'd me the money. He was kind enough to do that.
Stupid Venmo, so convenient. Stupid
Moving forward, though, we're gonna spice it up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Talk about your idea.
Well, I was thinking that the next bet, the loser has to have that fire ramen that's been going around. You're gonna have to do the hot ramen challenge. So whoever loses,
I'm sweating to think about it, so I'm gonna outpick you again.
It looks super red. I haven't even had it yet, so this is a perfect time for either of us to try it. So at least the loser will. We'll
do that. We'll film it. I think we should continue with the hot challenge.
Yeah, we can do other things besides that. Yeah. I'm down for anything. But
So loser eats an insanely spicy item.
I already had just regular spicy shrimp ramen, and I was tearing today, so I don't know how well I'm gonna do with that ramen, but I'll try because I'm down for the challenge.
Awesome. Well, today we're also going over our picks and running through the card of UFC 225, one of the best fight cards of the year, stacked from top to bottom, and as always, we have two delicious beers. What do we got in the beer department today, Jimmy?
Well, we have the Golden Road SoCal Coconut Wheat, and this guy
sounds so refreshing.
And the can just says it all, just to print what they have on there. It's just a summery drink.
It just looks like summer.
Sounds refreshing, as always. Golden Road is always on point. They're quality brewery, of course. And we look forward to receiving any future promotional items from them.
Yeah,
or if you have to try them out, I mean, jeez.
And if anyone has any beer recommendations,
are we missing out on other flavors?
To hear them and try them. Yeah.
Any brews from anywhere, even Golden Road. Are we missing out on something that's good that we haven't had yet that we could tell you about?
Golden Road has a ton of good.
They have great stuff, and then we got the Bear Republic Grand Am American Pale Ale.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I mean, they just make great solid beers as well. So we'll see what happens, but I don't think we'll be disappointed today.
All right, let's jump in.
All right.
So, as you can see behind us, we've upped our production value.
Who put that there?
Let us know if you like the projector backdrop rather than something random. We're going to keep messing around with this stuff and just keep having fun.
Maybe the weather, who knows?
Yeah. So let's jump into our first beer, the SoCal Coconut Wheat from Golden Road. And 3, 2, 1.
I won.
All right.
Sweet.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh man, that's really good.
Whoa. Very coconutty.
It is. I can taste it very well, and it's not too much.
No,
definitely not.
It's very nice. If you remember, the last coconut beer we had was a coconut IPA. It was toasted coconut. Less than you'd think. This is like a pina colada in a beer.
This tastes like a pina colada beer, and it tastes great. I'd say this is very well rounded.
Yeah. This is a great summertime beer, as you would expect. It is.
And you can session this is not too sweet. It's just the right amount. Like Golden Road does everything right.
Yeah, wheat ale with coconut and lime. It is 5% ABV.
These guys
and just a delicious beer.
These guys are tasteful artisans, and no pun intended at all. But everything tasteful they do, they do it down to a T of just tastefully done everything, and obviously flavor is immense in these.
You gotta visit the brewery, man. It's cool.
Yeah, I definitely want to. Yeah.
It's awesome.
I'm a group on that ASAP. Yeah. This is really good. Like, I heard you bit your glass when you went for it. I heard you.
I did. I thought it was a coconut.
It smells like a pina colada donut or something. Like I could just go to town.
Okay, so UFC 225. This is one of the greatest cards of the year. We're going to run through the card from top to finish, and then we're going to say our picks for the main card.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm here.
Starting from the bottom, we got Mike Santiago versus Dan Ige. I don't really know Dan Ige. Mike Santiago.
Yeah, Santiago, I think he's going to take that one. I'm just going with Santiago. I heard a little bit about him beforehand. So.
Should be good fights. We got Clay Guida versus Charles Oliveira. Clay Guida is a last-minute addition. Just this week, he signed on to this fight. That's going to be a crazy fight. Yeah, I can't believe how these are the Fight Pass prelims. These fights are nuts.
That's insane. Clay Guida, that's always a fun fight. I'm watching that. That's a popcorn fight. I mean, he's just a fun fighter. He's got crazy everything. He's just like a little kind of gorilla ninja thing or whatever.
He is the Energizer caveman.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, he's insane. He's fun to watch, and he's a good fighter. I like to see him fight every time.
Moving up the list, we have the return of Joseph Benavidez. It has been about a year since he tested positive for a banned substance. Yeah. He is now back fighting baby Sergio Pettis. It's going to be an interesting fight. Followed by that, we have Rashad Evans and Anthony Smith.
Rashad Evans, I'll go with that too.
You think so, man? Yeah. Rashad just has not been in a right place in so many years.
He don't have a choice though. He's on Fight Pass prelims. He's gonna have to.
He keeps moving down.
There's nothing else past that.
It's almost a shame to see how far he's come down from being the light heavyweight champion of the world to being on the Fight Pass prelims. It's a shame, but hopefully he gets the win. You can't help but root for the guy.
More. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Seen him before.
And then on the prelim card for Fox Sports 1, we have Rashad Coulter versus Chris De La Roca. Should be a fun fight. Followed by Ricardo Lamas versus Mirsad Bektik. I hope I pronounced that right. I probably did not. My apologies to Mirsad.
Did you say Ricardo Lamas?
Ricardo Lamas versus Mirsad Bektik.
Lamas.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going with Ricardo Lamas.
Then we have.
I feel like I'm saying now his last name sounds weird.
I don't know.
You're saying it wrong. I'm saying it right, and now I'm saying it twisted.
Yeah, hopefully we know his name by the end of this fight. Maybe he'll shock us.
Maybe he's got his mohawk. His famous little faux hawk thing.
Maybe. Moving on the list, we have Claudia Gadelha versus Carla Esparza. This is a hell of a women's fight. I gotta root for Carla. She's my girl. Trained with her several times.
I think she'll do good. She's gonna do well.
Claudia is a beast. It's a tough fight. It's really a pick 'em.
Well, actually, we're not betting on this. So
these fights are all up in the air.
Yeah, let them go at it, and we'll see what happens. Should be a good fight, though.
And then bumped down by CM Punk. This is insane to me.
Oh, yeah, CM Punk.
Off the main card.
Get him while he's hot.
Alistair Overeem versus Curtis Blades This is going to be an awesome heavyweight fight. I can't believe that they knocked this off the main card just because CM Punk is a higher draw. Stupid.
It's reality.
Stupid. This is going to be a hell of a fight. Alistair Overeem, Curtis Blades, two awesome strikers in the heavyweight division.
Yep.
Curtis Blades is a hell of a takedown artist as well. He's young. He just...
I can't believe we have
keeps coming. He's a grinder. He's exciting. Alistair, you never know what's going to happen with him. He's coming off that devastating loss to Francis Ngannou. That uppercut from hell just pretty much knocked his head off.
The prelim is, it looks like anyone's game.
Mm-hmm.
The prelims, definitely.
And then finally, moving through the top of the card, we have CM Punk versus Mike Jackson. Andre Arlovsky versus Tai Tuivasa.
Wait, are we going with CM Punk or the other guy?
Well, let's kind of highlight through all these fights and then go through our picks in detail.
CM Punk's so hot these days. Everyone's a piece of that guy. Definitely.
Stupid.
It's going to be old news real quick after that.
We have Holly Holm versus the UFC debut of Megan Anderson, the Invicta champion. She is undefeated.
Holly Holm.
That's a tough first fight in the UFC for Megan Anderson. Yeah. In the co-main event, we have Rafael dos Anjos versus Colby, the shit talker Covington.
Yeah.
I'll have words on that in a moment.
Yeah.
And then in the main event of the evening, for the middleweight championship, we have Robert Whittaker and Yoel Romero. This is a hell of a card, top to finish. Don't miss a single one of these fights. Every single one of them has the ability to be fight of the night.
Gonna be at the bar the whole night.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole night of the fights, yeah.
Let's rally and get into our picks.
All right.
For our second beer, we have the Bear Republic Grand Am American Pale Ale.
Some feedback there, sorry guys.
Little feedback.
Bear Republic.
Little coconut.
Always had some great, was it the Racer IPA? Is delicious.
Yes, yeah. It is a good beer.
That's a great one. So let's race on with this next one.
Race on, Jim.
Race on. For a reason. I don't know how you beat me. It's like ridiculous. You are the Flash. That must be it.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is like chocolate. Nah, just kidding. This is not chocolate. It is malty. Yeah.
Exactly.
Malty.
What do you think about this beer, Jim?
I like it. There's a lot of flavor. It's
inspired by our team's passion for racing. Grand Am is an American Pale Ale worthy of the Racer family. That's deep.
It's pretty good. I mean, I like it. I can session this definitely.
Good beer. Yeah.
It's just right. It's medium bodied.
6% ABV, American Pale Ale. Malt forward.
It's only 6%, so I mean,
it's not particularly
very
hoppy.
sessionable. We've got a good pairing this time. Both of these beers go with each other pretty well.
It's a good beer. Yeah. Okay, so the moment you have all and we have been waiting for, our picks for UFC 225.
Yeah, look at that.
Whittaker Romero to the rematch.
You can believe it. You can see it.
It's gonna be such a fun
This guy
fight.
Is a cool dude.
Except CM Punk.
Yeah.
Scratch this fight. Get this shit out of here.
Yeah, we don't know.
The top two are great. We'll just go with that.
No.
Okay, so let's start from the bottom of the main card and work our way up. In the first fight, we unfortunately have CM Punk versus Mike Jackson.
Yay. I thought I quit watching the WWE forever ago, but they somehow brought it and bled into my actual reality sports. What's happening?
Somehow they gave CM Punk a second...
Punk, whatever you want to call him. He's got another shot at it.
Fuck the Punk.
Uh-oh. Don't call him out. You don't want to fight him.
I don't know.
You haven't won. What's your record? You're 1-1, I think, right?
I am 1-1.
There you go. You already got the. You're the
different weight classes.
Favorite in Vegas already.
Anyway, with a $500,000 guaranteed purse for CM Punk. And losing in less than a minute in his first fight.
It's the perfect time for him to retire.
You wonder why he retired from his first fight. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well,
but anyway, so what do you think
yeah.
about this fight? Mike Jackson, 0-1, lost his first. Both of these guys lost their first fights to Mickey Gall, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Both guys lost to Mickey Gall in their first UFC debut. Mike Jackson, CM Punk. Who are you taking?
I'm gonna go with the Mike Jackson MJ all the way over the CM. No way. That's it, any day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a gamble, but it's a fun gamble, and it's pretty likely.
I'm gonna as much as I dislike everything about it, I'm gonna. From what I've seen about his work ethic, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give him a second chance. I'm going with CM Punk.
This is gonna.
I'm gonna regret this choice.
You may not though. Could you imagine this is the winner for the hot ramen? Oh man, that would be.
It all comes down to this one fight. CM Punk saves my life. Jimmy suffers in hot ramen.
It's the fire ramen. That's a tough ramen to chew right there. And it's
okay,
not al dente.
Moving up to the next fight, we have Andrei Arlovsky versus Tai Tuivasa. Andrei Arlovsky, seasoned heavyweight veteran.
Arlovsky.
Tai Tuivasa, brand new guy.
I'd take Arlovsky.
10-0.
Not on. I will bet on any fight for him. I mean, not money, but I know he's a good. He's crazy. Come on, like you just gotta love the guy.
He's a great stand-up fighter.
He's sticking around. So I'm excited to just watch him fight until that time ends, and that's all. I'm good with it.
All right.
He's fun.
I'm gonna go in the opposite direction.
You're going with Arlovsky. You're not going with Arlovsky.
No, I'm not going with Arlovsky. I'm going with Tai. I think this young kid is a young buck. He's got quite a few finishes. In fact, all of his fights are wins and finishes.
I mean, it's going to be a close fight. It's a good fight. It's definitely it's a reason for it being on the main card. So I mean,
exactly. I think that's why they put him on this main card. UFC really wants to promote this kid.
Yeah, like the other kid, CM Punk.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so I'm going with Tai.
That'll be good.
Holly Holm versus Megan Anderson. Holly Holm.
Oh, that's a good fight. We
coming
got
off that
Holly Holm
decision loss.
She's only more determined since she lost her belt. You know, I mean, ever since then, she's just more determined to get it back, all back. So I think she's
she's a good fighter.
Whatever path that is to get there, she's gonna take everything with the.
I think so. She put up a hell of a fight against Cyborg. The best any woman has done.
That was
hands down.
It's a challenge, but she did great. I mean,
she did great against.
She showed that it is possible. There's possibilities.
It's possible to survive. That's what
yeah. So
Megan Anderson. This is her first fight in the UFC. She's a young stud coming over from Invicta. She's the featherweight champion. This is her first fight and a tough first fight in the UFC. Main card on a huge card against Holly Holm, the former champion. Who are you picking, Jim?
I'm going with Holly Holm.
Me too. I think
Damn it.
As good as Megan Anderson is, this is going to be too stiff of a competition for her in her debut. I think she's going to go on to do really good things, but I can't see her beating Holly Holm here.
You know, we're probably both going to lose. I mean, because Megan Anderson, she's
legit.
She's already on her way there, yeah. So I mean, this is the next step for her. So it's a big step, and she's putting her on it. So it's gonna be a great card, main card. So
absolutely,
great female fight right there, definitely.
Yeah. In the co-main event of the evening, we have Rafael Dos Anjos versus Colby, dubbed the shit soccer Covington.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts?
I usually go with the least of the shit talkers, but I mean Dos Anjos just is proven. So
Dos Anjos is awesome at 170 since he's been up there.
You cannot deny him. Yeah.
I want to put the house on Rafael Dos Anjos.
Yeah.
I want to see, just as everyone else in the country, I want to see Colby Covington get the shit beat out of him.
Oh, jeez.
He is such a shit talker. He's talked bad about Brazil, just horrible things, and he has not really backed it up. He doesn't have any crazy wins. He beat Demi and Maya.
This is going to determine what happens next. Definitely this fight. I will take.
I think the winner of this fight will probably fight for the title in that division. Who are you picking?
I like Dos Anjos.
I like Dos Anjos too. Yeah, I can't wait to see him humble Colby Covington.
Yep.
I think he's gonna wreck him.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be fun. Let's say that. I don't know. Good luck to both fighters.
We'll see. Good luck.
Make it
and
fun.
Then in the main event of the evening,
Robert Whittaker
versus Yoel Romero. 2.
The second.
Our background died on us.
Coming. It's alright, guys. We didn't. Oh, it's back.
Oh, it's back.
Oh,
hey,
power's back on.
Back on.
Alright.
The rematch for the world middleweight title.
I think it's these two guys. Yeah. This is these other. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
No, get this out. I think there's a smudge.
This is a
down.
mistake.
There's a little shit on the wall down here.
We got the touchscreen going. Yeah, we got it.
What a hell of a fight. Robert Whittaker has looked awesome. Yoel Romero, always awesome. He's a beast. He is in his 40s, but looks
Romero just
and acts.
You can tell he's putting in the work still.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
the gym.
crazy.
He's working it out. He's in great shape.
Yeah, this is a really tough pick'em fight. Both of these guys look absolutely incredible. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm gonna go with Whittaker.
You're gonna go with Whittaker?
Because I've seen some great fights from him, and I'll say there's a reason why he's the champion.
Yeah, he's the young buck.
He's really good.
He's on
solid,
a tear.
Solid.
He's solid. Both of these guys.
Are solid. But the edge, I'm taking Whittaker. I just think he's got that confidence to keep it going.
I gotta agree with you.
Oh.
So I'm picking Robert Whittaker too.
Yeah.
So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The final 3 fights of the evening we all agree with, except the first 2, the CM Punk versus Mike Jackson and Andrei Arlovsky versus Tai Tuivasa. I can't believe that this pick could come down to CM Punk winning or losing.
It could, and it will. You know it's gonna
That's
happen.
crazy, but I'm rolling the dice.
Me too. No choice.
So hopefully you enjoyed this podcast. Let us know who
if you did.
picks are. Yeah, let us know if you liked it, what you'd like to see improved. If you like our new improved projection wall.
Our new unimproved projection wall.
Unimproved
Whether you like it or not,
wall.
it's intermittent, but it works. You know, there you go. It's just the way that it goes, folks. It's advertising.
Absolutely. So let us know your picks. Let us know what future beers you'd like us to try. If there's any craft beers that
you got something hot, there's a Sriracha brew. There's a few of those going around. I saw it. It was like $12. I saw one the other day for the.
Wow.
But
I know Rogue used to make the
Sriracha
beer. That'd be interesting.
I saw another one. There was a different one.
Yeah.
So.
And make sure you tune in to the next episode to see who loses and who has to eat the hot ramen.
Oh,
I really hope that's not
ramen
me.
challenge. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Only because one of us will have to eat it. Yeah, it's gonna be funny but painful.
It's gonna be the worst.
All right.
All right, folks.
Until next time, friends.
Peace.
Peace.
And fights.